exercise number 1. Consider the sequence 11, 5, negative 1, negative 7. First question, what is the common difference? 1, 2. State the value of the next two terms. 1, 3. Determine a formula for the nth term of the sequence. And then finally, question 1, 4. Determine the value of the 20th term. So we're going to go to the solutions. 1, 1. What is the common difference? So the common difference will be given like this. D is equal to T2 minus T1. You're going to be equal to T3 minus T2. T2 is 5 minus T1 is 11. Is going to be equal to T3 negative 1 minus T2 minus 5. So as you can see, 5 minus 11, we're going to get minus 6. Minus 1 minus 5 is going to be minus 6. So our common difference, D, is equal to negative 6. 11 minus 6, we get 5. 5 minus 6, we're going to get minus 1. And minus 1 minus 6, we're getting minus 7. So we can see that our common difference is a negative 6. 1, 2. State the values of the next two terms. So the next term will be after negative 7. Negative 7, negative 6, we're getting negative 13. And the next one will be negative 13, negative 6. Then we get negative 19. That is question 1, 2. Question 1, 3. Determine a formula for the nth term of the sequence. To get the formula for the nth term, then we're going to have that Tn will be equal to A plus n minus 1 times D. And Tn will be equal to, the first term is 11 plus n minus 1. And our common difference is negative 6 multiplied by negative 6. Tn will be equal to 11. Negative 6 times n, we're getting negative 6n. And negative 1 times negative 6, then we'll be having plus 6. So the formula for the nth term, Tn will be equal to negative 6n plus 17, because 11 plus 6 we get 17. That's the answer for question 1, 3. We will be taking question 1, 4. 1, 4, determine the value of the 20th term. It means here we want to get T20. And the value of the 20th term, T20, will be equal to negative 6 times 20, negative 6 times 20, plus 17. And T20 is going to be equal to negative 6 times 20 is negative 120 plus 17. So we will be taking our calculator to get this value. Negative 120 plus 17, we're getting negative 103. So T20 will be equal to negative 103. We have practically covered this exercise 1. To continue my session, I'm gonna jump question number 2. I will be taking question number 3. So I'm going to clean the board, then I'll write question number 3. We are still under exercise 1. As we have finished question number 1, now we're taking number 3. I've jumped number 2 because it's a similar question. That's why I'm going to 3. 3 is a little bit different than the question number 2. So we're going to go with the solution of question 3. Answer the questions below for sequences A and B. A is 2x plus 4, minus 2x minus 3, 3x minus 1. And B is 4 minus 2x, x minus 1, 3x minus 2. These are the questions. 3.1, determine the value of x for which these terms form an arithmetic sequence. 3.2, determine a formula for the nth term of this sequence. And 3.3, determine the value of the 19th term of this sequence. So we're going to start with sequence A, responding to the 3 sub-questions, solutions. 3.1, determine the value of x for which these terms form an arithmetic sequence. We'll be having 3.1, d is equal to T2 minus T1 is going to be equal to T3 minus T2. And then it's going to be negative 2x minus 3 minus 2x plus 4. This will be equal to 3x minus 1 minus T2 minus 2x minus 3. We're going to solve here. We'll be having negative 2x negative 3 minus 2x minus 4. And then we'll go to the next one. Here we'll be having negative 4x minus 7 will be equal. We will take this under here is 3x minus 1 plus 2x plus 3. So it's going to be 5x plus 2. T1 is 2x plus 4, T2 is minus 2x minus 3, T3 is 3x minus 1. So make sure we double check. T2 minus 2x minus 3 minus T1, T1 is 2x plus 4, it's going to be equal to T3, 3x minus 1 minus T2, T2 is minus 2x minus 3. And then we're getting 3x minus 1 plus 2x plus 3. Then we're getting 5x plus 2. So we're solving for x here is going to be negative 4x, negative 5x should be equal to plus 2 plus 7. Negative 9x will be equal to 9, and our x will be negative 1. So the value of x for which these terms form an arithmetic sequence is negative 1. X is equal to negative 1. We're going to question number 2, 3.2. Determine the formula for the nth term. In order for us to get the formula for the nth term, we must replace the value of x so that we will see our first 3 terms. So replacing x by negative 1, here we're going to have negative 2 plus 4. And the next one will be negative 2 times negative 1 is going to be 2 minus 3, we get to negative 1. And here is going to be negative 3, negative 1, then we're going to get negative 4. So it will be 2, negative 1, and negative 4. Let's check and see if our common difference is the same. Negative 1, negative 2, we're getting negative 3. And negative 4, negative 1 is going to be negative 3. So our common difference is there. Negative 1, negative 2 is going to be equal to negative 3. The formula for the nth term, Tn, will be equal to, the first term is 2 plus n minus 1 multiplied by the common difference. Tn will be equal to 2 minus 3n plus 3. So Tn will be equal to 5 minus 3n. This is the formula for the nth term. Question number 3. 3. Determine the value of the 19th term. So here, 3. T19 will be equal to 5 minus 3 times 19. And we're going to use our calculator to get the value of T19. Five minus 3 times 19. And then we're getting negative 52. This is term number 19. And every time once you're done solving your question, you make sure you double check, because mistakes can happen. In case if you are writing a test, you must make sure you start from the beginning, checking your calculations in order to avoid mistakes. So, our common difference is negative 3, and the T19 is negative 52. There it was question A. We're going to take question B now. It's practically the same questions, 3-1, 3-2, and 3-3. I'm going to clean the board so that we will be having the space for the question B. We're taking question B now. 4 minus 2x, x minus 1, and 3x minus 2. First question, as we have done it with question A. Determine the value of x for which these terms form an arithmetic sequence. So B, D is equal to T2 minus T1, going to be equal to T3 minus T2. So we'll be having T2 is x minus 1 minus 4 minus 2x. This will be equal to T3, 3x minus 2 minus T2. T2 is x minus 1. So we'll be having x minus 1 minus 4 plus 2x is going to be equal to 3x minus 2 minus x plus 1. So down here, we're going to get 3x minus 5. It will be equal to 2x minus 1. 2x minus 1. We're solving for x, it will be 3x minus 2x is going to be equal to minus 1 plus 5, and x will be equal to 4. So now, determine a formula for the nth term, we first need to write the first three terms by replacing x by 4. So T1 will be 4 minus 8, because 4 minus 2, 2 times 4 is minus 8. 4 minus 8, we're getting minus 4. The second one will be 4 minus 1, we're getting 3. And the other one will be 3x minus 2 is going to be 12 minus 2. We get 10. So let's see our common difference. Our common difference D will be equal to 3 minus 4. It will be equal to 10 minus 3. So 3 plus 4, we get 7. And 10 minus 3, we're getting 7. Our common difference is 7. Let's write now. This is our first three terms, negative 4, 3, 10, and our common difference is 7. Question number 2 is determine a formula for the nth term. Tn, 3, 2. Tn will be equal to A plus n minus 1 times D. Tn will be equal to negative 4 plus n minus 1, and our common difference is 7. Tn will be equal to negative 4 plus 7n minus 7, and Tn will be equal to 7 minus 11. This is the formula for the nth term. Tn is equal to 7n minus 11. We're taking the last sub-question, 2, 3. Determine the value of the 19th term. 3, 3. T19 will be equal to 7 multiplied by 19 minus 11, and T19 will be equal, we're going to use our calculator to get the value of T19. 7 multiplied by 19 minus 11, and then we get 122. So T19 is 122. We have practically covered this exercise number 1. Exercise number 3. We're going to stop here for our session of today, and we will continue with our video next time. So make sure you subscribe, like, share, and get notified, so it will give us the opportunity to continue with more sessions covering this metric curriculum. Thank you.